Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to play this specific version of Girls Like You, Maroon 5 and Cardi B. Okay, so this is like a piano solo section. I'll give you a preview of every part before we start learning each part. Okay, so there are 8 parts in this lesson. So the first part goes like this. I'll give you a slow preview of the first part. It goes like this. Alright, let's learn it right now. So here we go. So right hand starts on the G, just above middle C. So G, and then goes double note G, C, D, and then double note G, D. Single note G, G, and then double note G, C, D, and then double note G, D, and single note G, G, up to D, D. That's it for the right hand. Okay, let's do it again. So it goes G and then double note G, C, D, and then the G, D double note, single note G twice, and then double note G, C double note, and then D, and then double note G, D, and then G twice, up to D twice. That's it for the right hand. Left hand is what we have. So it goes F down to C, down to A, and then down to C, up to G, up to C, up to E, to G, up to C, back down to G, E, and then more than an octave down to the low G, then up to D, G, B, D, G, D, B. Alright, so that's the left hand. There's a simple way to kind of remember it. So first of all, it's like kind of a descending F major arpeggio, 3 notes, and then to the C, kind of C major arpeggio, and then G major arpeggio. Yeah, easy to remember with the harmonies. Okay, so that's like a pattern itself. So 2 hands together goes like this. Goes together, 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 and then together, 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 like that. Let's do it again. So it goes together, together, and then together. Together, together, and then together, 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 together. Yeah, that one is faster. Okay, well, let's do it again. So like, yeah, so it sounds better when it's faster. Just got to practice from a slow speed and build up to a faster speed for all of the parts, okay? So anyway, let's move on to the second part. Right hand goes the triple note E, A, C. And then very high C up to this C. So it goes C, B, A, E. And then once again, same thing. C, B, A, E. 1 octave lower there. And then it goes F, C, A, C, A, F, C. Up to octave C. Yeah, kind of like these arpeggio runs, okay? So one more time, so triple note E, A, C, and then very high C, B, A, E, C, B, A, E, and then F, C, A, C, A, F, C, and then octave above C. That's it for the right hand. Left hand is what we have. Goes low A, up to E, up to A, up to C, up to E, up to A, E, C, and then down to the F, up to C, up to F, to A, C. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of like this A minor arpeggio and F major arpeggio. Yeah, like a particular pattern of the arpeggio. Okay, so anyways, 2 hands together goes like this. So left hand starts off, and then it goes together, and the C and the C, E and the C together. So together, 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 and then it goes together, together, together. And then together, together, like that. There you go. All right, so it just goes together, 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 and then together, 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 together. Yeah. Now, moving on to the third part. Okay, so the third part goes like this. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I think I didn't do a preview of the second part by itself. Okay, so the second part, okay, we'll play it one more time, I guess. Goes, and then Okay, now moving on to the third part. Give you a preview before we start learning it. This goes. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and learn it. So it's kind of like the main parts now, the Girls Like You part. Okay, so right hand goes C, D, and then double note G, E, and double note C, G. Well, G and C for 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then goes double note G, B, G, C, G, D, and then A for 3 times. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. It goes C, D, double note G, E, G, C for 3 times. G, B, double note, G, C, double note, G, D, double note, and then A for 3 times. That's it for the right hand. Left hand, we have C octave, and then up to E, up to double note, G, C, and then down to G octave, and then up to D, and then double note, G, B, and down to the E. Yeah, that's it for the left hand. One more time, let's go C octave, and then E, and then G, C, double note, and then down to G octave, up to D, and double note G, B, down to E. There you go. One more time. It goes skida, 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 skida. There you go. That's one more time. So skida, skida, then skida, skida. All right, moving on to the fourth part now. Fourth part goes A, and then double note AC, double note AD, and 3 A's, and then the fourth A, and then the AC double note, AD double note, and then 3 C's. Yeah, that's it for the right hand for this fourth part. One more time, it goes A, and then double note AC, double note AD, 3 A's, and then the fourth A, and then double note AC, and then AD, 3 C's. That's it for the right hand. Left hand is what we have. Get A octave, up to E, and then double note AC, and then more than an octave down to the low E, low C, and then F octave, goes up to octave F, and then AC double note, and then down to the low C, and then F octave, like that. All right. So yeah, one more time. This goes A octave, and then E, and then AC double note, down to the C, and the F octave, and up to the F, double note AC, down to low C, and then F octave. Okay, the 2 hands together goes like this. It goes skida, 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 skida. Then it goes skida. Yeah, like that. Okay. I think I forgot to give you a preview for this one as well. But anyway, just go through this part as the preview, okay? So it goes. Like that. Okay, one last time. Like that. Alright, moving on to the fifth part. Give you a preview for this one before we start. So it goes. Okay, so it starts on kind of like the similar, actually, yeah, it's really similar to the third part we actually learnt, okay? Because it's like similar right hand motives, pretty much exactly the same right hand, but left hand added extra few more things to make it a bit more like rhythmic complex, okay? So it's like. That. So the right hand is exactly the same as the third part. So exactly the same as C, D, double note. That's something for you to remember because patterns always very important because it will speed up your learning process. So remember this fifth part, right hand is exactly the same right hand notes as the third part, okay? But the left hand, it's almost like, actually it's all the notes from the third part, but we add extra stuff to it, okay? That's why it's kind of like expanding on like the chords. That's how we always do it. So once again, so the left hand goes C octave, once again goes E and the double note G, C, but now it adds more stuff. It goes G single note up to the double note C, E, and then all the way down to the low D. And once again, the second half is the same, G octave, and then once again goes up to D, and then and once again to G, B double note. But after this, add extra notes, goes G, and then B, D double note, and down to the low E. Like that. So yeah, kind of like expanding on the third part. Like that. Then, yeah, so just adding stuff to the chord, because you can see it's like a C major chord and G major chord, and just adding more improvisations on it. But yeah, that's the notes for it. So two hands together goes like this, goes together, 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 like that. There you go. So together, together, together. There you go. So yeah, remember the third part, and you will learn this fifth part a lot easier by knowing the patterns there. Now, moving on. So this sixth part is similar to the fourth part. Okay. The right hand, let me just double check for you. Okay. Yeah, the right hand's exactly the same thing, but just one extra note in one of like the double notes, the second note. Okay. So everything is the same. So it goes A, and then the second note, instead of just A, C double note, we add an extra E down here, but everything else after that is exactly the same as the fourth part. Okay, yeah, so that's something for you to remember. Okay, so yeah, so it goes, add an extra E, so make a triple note E, A, C. Okay, so yeah, left hand, expanded version of like, actually not exactly expanded version, it's only the first half is expanded. So let's just teach you right now. So it goes A octave up to E, and then A, C double note, and A single note, and then up to C, E double note, then more than 2 octaves down to the low C, and now goes F octave. Okay, this one is actually not expanded. This one is actually less notes than the fourth part of this lesson. Okay, and goes up to the F, and then A, C double note, and then just F octave. There's like one less note compared to the fourth part for the left hand. Okay, that's something to take note of as well. Yeah, anyway, so one more time, so it goes A octave up to E, and then A, C double note, and then A, and then C, E double note, down to low C, F octave, up to F single note, and then A, C double note, and then F octave. Alright, two hands together goes like this, goes together, 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 and then together, together. There you go. Yeah, just like that. Together, 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 together. Yeah. It's all about patterns. Now, moving on to the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 section now. So second last section. So these two last sections is probably the harder parts because a lot of like fast arpeggios. So gotta practice them. So here we go, give you a preview. So it goes, slow preview, here we go. That. Okay, so this 7 part is probably the hardest part of this lesson, so let's learn it right now. So right hand starts on the C, down to E, G, C, E, G, up to the C, E, and then all the way down to the C, C, and then double note B and G together, and then down to D, G, B, D, G, B, D, down to the B, B, like that. So yeah, okay, it's like 2 arpeggios. Like a C major arpeggio and a G major arpeggio. So yeah, go C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, down to C, C, and the double note G, B, and then G arpeggio, which is D, G, B, D, G, B, D, down to B, B, like that. It's a matter of like practicing a lot and then build up the speed. Left hand goes C octave for 3 times, triple note E, G, C, E, and then G, C, double note, and then down to D. And then G octave 3 times, 2, 3, and then triple note D, G, B, single note D, and then double note G, B, down to E. Yeah, that's it for the left hand. Alright, let's do it again. C octave 3 times, and then E, G, C, triple note, E, single note, and then G, C, double note, down to D, G octave 3 times, up to triple note D, G, B, individual D note, and G, B double note, down to E. Down together goes like this, so it goes together, 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 and then goes together, and then together, 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 like that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's a matter of building up the speed. Okay, even for me, you need to practice a bit to get it up to the full speed for the original, like, of this version of it. Okay, let me see. Like, good ways to remember it, it's like you play that together, you play this together, and you play that with the G together as well. It's kind of like checkpoints of knowing where you're gonna play. And the end part is just like left, right, like alternating hands, so easy to remember. Like, okay, so like that. So remember, the last bit is like all like alternate hands, and then you just build up the speed. Oops. Okay. Like that. Okay, just have to practice it and build up the speed and get it smooth. Okay, so practice slowly first. Like that. Okay, and then start building up the speed. Okay, it's all a matter of practice anyway. So now, moving on to the second half of the arpeggio for the 7th part. Okay, which is together, 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 together. Once again, same thing. It's like left, right, left, like that. Okay, it's like right, left, left, right, left. Yeah, right, left, left, right, left. So that's like a pattern to remember as well. Right, left, left, right, left. Even for the first half of it as well. So right, left, right, left. Yeah, so it works for that one as well. Right, left, left, right, left. Yeah, so that's like an easy way to kind of like remember it, okay? So it's a matter of like remembering with patterns, okay? To make it like the learning process a lot quicker. Now moving on to the 8th and last part. So right hand for this last part goes A, down to C, E, up to A, C, E, A, and then C octave. And then it goes C, 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 C. 4 C's to finish off. There you go. One more time. It goes A, C, E, A, C, E, A, C octave. And then 4 C's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, before we go on, let's just give you a slow preview of this last part so you know what it sounds like. Yeah, kind of have the similar aspect of that right, left, left, right, left at the end as well. So that's something for you to remember for the 7th and 8th part. Anyways, so yeah, so we did the right hand. Now let's learn the left hand for this 8th part. So it goes A octave for 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Up to triple note E, E, A, C. And then E individual note. And then up to double note A, C. Down to C individual note and F octave. That's it for the left hand. Okay, one more time. So go A octave 3 times. And then up to triple note E, A, C. Individual E. And then A, C double note. Down to the low C and F octave. Yeah. 2 hands together goes like this. So it just goes together, 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 together. And then the right, left, left, right. And then this one's together. Together. Yeah. Yeah. So together, 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 together. Right, left, left, right, together, together. Yeah. So yeah, this 7th and 8th part just a matter of practice. Probably the hardest part of this lesson is the 7th and 8th parts, okay? So yeah, something like that. And then you just start building up the speed, okay? So yeah, something good to remember as well, the right hand for the 7th and 8th part, the arpeggio is based off the C major, G major, and then the A minor arpeggio. So yeah, if you can't do that like arpeggio, you can actually make up your own arpeggio. You can be like, yeah, that's why it's so good to learn through chords, because you can just like make up your own version of it. Like if you like struggle for particular arpeggios, okay? Yeah. So you can even do like, you can like C major arpeggio, right? You can be like, you can even do that as well if you want to simplify it a bit more. So all this like stuff is really good if you learn it from melody and chords. But yeah, if you want to learn particular versions, you can use that way as well. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this lesson, and that's pretty much it for today's lesson. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to check out the rest of my channel, because literally there are multiple thousands and thousands of these videos, ranging from pop songs of all languages, meme songs, video game music, movie, anime, and cartoon theme songs, and many more songs of all sorts that I teach. So most likely you can find your favorite song to learn on my channel. Also check out my website, bestpianomethod.com, linked in the description below if you want to learn more piano from me. Learn from my piano courses on how to play by ear, improvise, read sheet music, how to play and sing, and many more courses at all types of levels, even for those who have never touched a piano before. As for now, enjoy your time around my channel and see you next time.